All right, it is June 12th, and boy, what a week makes. Protests are still going strong, and some changes are happening and reforms. So, really cool, but not everything we're looking for. But kudos to everyone that's getting out there. But yeah, got to keep that up. But yeah, you're probably here to check out also what are some of those live music streams you might want to check out this week. Well, I've got you covered there too. So, let's not go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Not Go, helping you find live music streams that I think you probably should check out from artists around the valley, from artists around the country, and even around the globe. So, really cool. Speaking of really cool, I did get some pictures up that I didn't get posted from like January, but some awesome pictures from the Ska Parade 30th Anniversary Tour stop here in Phoenix. So you can go check those out on the website, everyshowjoe.com. But yeah, I'm going to go. Normally, I tell you how you should go support musicians, and they still need your support. Go buy their merch, go do that kind of stuff. That's the easiest way to do it. But I'm going to we're going to put some Black Lives Matter stuff first, because that seems more important right now still. Of course, to help remember George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Deion Johnson, and many, many others that have been affected by this shit from the police and the racism, and it's just bullshit. So yeah, ways to support. First, of course, you can always go out there and protest and join the movement peacefully. Make sure to wear masks, all that kind of stuff, because at least here in Arizona, the cases are freaking on the rise, so be safe. But if you don't, or you can't make it out there, other ways you can support is just directly to Black Lives Matter. Like here in Phoenix, it's BLM, Phoenix, or PHX, Metro.org. You can donate directly to them. There's also like bail bonds funds. One here that I found was the Black People's Justice Fund Metro Phoenix. That one can Google, because definitely not one I'm going to enunciate and pronounce all the way out. But I'll throw it into the notes again on my post for the everyshowjoe.com or on the Facebook with this video, so you can find it there too for a little easiness. Of course, there's always the George Floyd Memorial Fund. We got the Reclaim the Block, which is reclaimtheblock.org. You got Black Visions Collective, blackvisionsmn.org. There's the Minnesota Freedom Fund for their bail bonds and immigrant bonds. So there's that. Campaign Zero for policy situations and police brutality. We got Unicorn Riot, who, again, they've been streaming. I haven't checked recently, but they've been streaming, so you can check that out. But they're also something you can go donate to there for exposing the root causes and dynamic social environment and issues in our society. So good ways to support the movement if you can't make it out there. But yeah, be safe about it. But really cool stuff that's been happening. So really awesome. But let's, I guess, get right to the music. Things that you can, of course, always follow. Like I usually say, Social Distance Party on Instagram. They have some good stuff. Actually, they teamed up with the Fest, so which I'll bring up here later. There's the COVID concert series on. There is the virtual punk rock art show groups. There's a couple ways you can go find it. But, of course, let me go down the list and point out a couple you might not have known about. Of course, some that are probably over by now. But Lenny Lashley of Street Dogs and his own stuff streams regularly 3 to 4 o'clock-ish our time. There's also the Coping with Dystopia 12 that's going on right now that features Dave Dichter of MDC. They're doing a video premiere of World Inferno Friendship Society, Pancho Villa's Skull, Dakota Floyd, Nikki Nailbaum, and actually our own Andy Warpigs was on it earlier, so really cool stuff. That started at 3. Dan Pothouse did another stream today. That was at 5. We also got some live shows, which in line, if you're going to go out there, just in general, with the spiking COVID cases, be safe, take the appropriate precautions before. But we got Jason DeVore doing his first live show in a little while from Authority Zero, and the Deadlies. I guess I should mention that. His other band. But yeah, so he's going to be over at Opal Life Cafe on the patio at 7 p.m. tonight. We also got El Googly Diablo, The Upchucks, and Double Fisted at Timeout Lounge at 8 p.m. And then, looks like Last Exit is going forward with some shows. One thing I was reading, the New Times article. So they're basically going to distance people 6 feet from the stage. They're cutting the amount of people that can even get in. Like I noticed one of the shows tomorrow sold out because there's just not as much capacity to try and push the social distancing and keeping people safe. So they're trying some stuff out. So we'll see how that goes. But tonight you can find Haley Green with Kill a Mouse. Or Mouse? Kill a Mouse? That would make more sense. Something Like Seduction. That's at 9 p.m. at Last Exit. So be safe if you are going to go to any of these shows physically. Though if you're not, here's a really cool one. I've been looking forward to this. Like Punk Rock Bowling did, Supernervous Ska Festival is supposed to be happening this weekend. And what they're going to be doing is a full live streaming event packed full of awesome ska bands. Like Less Than Jake, Suicide Machines, Pie Tasters, Big D and the Kids Table, Bucko 9, our local Bocat, Bite Me Bambi, Chris Murray, The Toasters, Monkey, Be Like Max, Half Past 2, Rude King, Madame Mosca, Dendrites, like so many. And it shows 3 p.m. Pacific time that it will be starting, so you can tune into that and probably be set for the rest of Saturday. I'm just saying. But I'm going to say, even if so, you might want to jump between these two, because Terminally Ill's doing a digital show with Skip and the Last Straws, our Shamehole here from Phoenix, The Torture to End Deadweight, starting at 4:30. So, actually, I saw the schedule is 3:30. The Facebook event is 4:30. So, might check at 3:30, now that I'm thinking of it. So, there's that. Of course, there's also some stuff on the stage. If you haven't checked that out, they do live streams. You have to pay, like, I think it's about $5, depends on the artist, but you kind of donate to the artists and you get to watch them stream. It's kind of like Twitch for musicians. I guess that would be the best comparison. But yeah, so we got the Dolly Rots. They're going to be there at 1 p.m. Got Nerf Herder doing High Five Anxiety, as they're calling it, at 1 p.m. also. And then, yeah, so we got right below that one more physical show. Like I said, this one showed sold out. So it looks like whatever the limited capacity they're now doing at Last Exit has been hit. But Sarah Robinson Band with the Woodworks, they're playing at Last Exit 9 p.m. Take precautions, be safe, wear a mask, that kind of stuff. So yeah, and then Sunday, got a couple, including, well, this will be fun when I get to it. But first, let's cover the streams. The usual, the Carter Drive sessions, they're back at their normal time since our curfew expired, and that's at 7 p.m. this week with Kim Capria of The Banter and of her own stuff. Like, since I've known her solo stuff's been amazing, so go check her out. Plus Miles to Nowhere on the stream, so that'll be really cool. The Slackers are doing their first live show of 2020 as they're billing it. It's a live stream featuring La Tremenda Corta, Pinata Process, and Nate Bergman, starting at 1 p.m. That one has a $10 cost, so be prepared. Now the one that I was like, you're gonna find this interesting. So there's the Digital Drive-In, an AZ summer concert series, and this one is a rockabilly one featuring the Limit Club, The Villains, and Whiskey Kiss. So you drive in, you actually, I think they project it, so you're watching a stream on a screen from your car. But don't quote me on that, you can go look it up. But yeah, so that one, really cool. Stay in the comfort of your car, socially distancing, that kind of stuff. So really cool. Then Tuesday, I couldn't find any information on it. I don't know if they are still doing it or not, but figured to throw it out there. The Trunk Space Tuesday fundraisers are usually on Tuesday, so be sure to keep an eye on their social media. They might be, they might not be. We'll see. Then Wednesday, Random House Studios presents, which is Mega Ran, his Wednesday stream series. And this week, if I put my notes correctly here, Steve Blum, the voice actor, will be joining him. You might know him as Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, or plenty, like Wolverine. He played Wolverine. Snake. But yeah, so really cool, really, really awesome voice actor that you've probably heard his work many, many times. That one's at 5 p.m. here. Then Thursday, we got the Fest at Home, as it always is on Thursdays, I should mention. That's featuring Catbite, Omnigon, The Kill Lincoln, and Ska 2 Network, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific over on the Social Distance Party Twitch or the Fest Facebook. You can tune in. Chris Murray, his usual Thursday stream, starting at 5 Pacific. And seriously, those upstrums are super uplifting. I mean, a lot of ska is pretty uplifting. You don't listen to the derogatory lyrics of Real Big Fish, though. Bad joke. You'll tell me. But yeah, so some really cool stuff Thursday. Plus, is Z and Justin's birthday show featuring Darling Sky, Sore Eyes, The Posters, and No Lungs Over Timeout Lounge, starting at 8 p.m. Again, take appropriate precautions, try to wear a mask, all that stuff with the rising cases. Just be safe and hopefully enjoy yourself if you are going to go out. Then next Friday, of course, Lenny Lashley, the usual. And then we got a pair of physical shows. So be safe and take the broken record. Take the precautions that you should. Featuring, and this one, I'm still staying home right now. I'm being safe, but this is the one that I'm like, if only. Some Jaywalkers, they're doing their album release, and that's with 8 bulletproof backpacks and the posters over Chopper John's. That one's starting at 9 p.m. That is something some Jaywalkers are one of my favorites in the Valley, and being safe. Maybe they'll stream it. We'll find out. But yeah, so that's a really cool one going on. We also got the Yip Yops with the Deadbeat Cousins, The Last Exit Alive. That one at 8:30 p.m. And again, that one, like, I guess 6 feet from the stage, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Of course, there's always going to be other streams that I might have missed. So be sure to just kind of explore and check out your favorite artists. Check their social media. They will be posting probably when they are. But also, like, my tidbit that I always advise is just go, like, if you have Instagram, go to the top, see who's live at any given time. You'll just stumble upon people. That's how, and I think it's now a normal occurrence, but I did originally stumble upon Yoram Ben Horn streaming from Useless ID. And he usually streams about, 11 o'clock noon our time now? So it seems to be a regular thing, but I originally stumbled upon it. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So yeah, it helps. You can do that. You got Sean from AJJ streaming at 7:30 every night, still on their Instagram. Playboy Man Baby is always being very creative on their stuff, and it's very entertaining if you're looking for something for an escape. Almost Gospel Choir, Chris Number 2, all those dudes, like, really cool. Brian Mogul, Reese, and Ross from Idiot Kin. They all, Chris Fox, Boss Daughter, that kind of stuff. I just want to keep throwing out names. But yeah, so really cool stuff you can always find. And like I said, I think if you also go to the live section of Facebook, it starts to bring up anyone that's streaming live on pages you like. So that has helped a little bit too, but I've been more sticking to Instagram. But yeah, hopefully you guys are being safe, making sure your voice is heard, but being safe and enjoying some awesome music. And hopefully I'll see you in the chat room for some of these shows coming up for the next week. So until next Friday, take care.